folks. This video is going to be a twofer. On the one hand, you're going to have what I call the macabre, and on the other hand, we'll have my 2020 Cobb Foolery entry. Don't know what the dogs are barking at. Probably the cars passing by. But anyway, so those of you that follow Scott on aristocobb.com may have seen a piece that I sent him as a yabo. And that piece was a normal Cobb that I carved his logo on the front of. Which is something that I've been kind of playing with the idea of, and I'm not sure, well, I wasn't sure if it could be done or not, but I did it. So there's another idea that I've been having where I carve a Cobb into something else. Not just like a bowl, but like carving it. And as you can see, I have covered what I'm talking about. But so, what I did was I started with a MacArthur 5-star, and I lopped the whole bottom section off and the back end of the stem so that I had a completely untouched, undrilled, authentic Missouri Meerschaum Cobb. So this is the macabre. This is a prototype. This is just to see if I could do it, and then I'll probably make more fancier versions or whatever. But the macabre. So like I said, this is the bottom part of a 5-star MacArthur. This is part of the original shank, and this bit is off of another pipe that I had already done some stuff with, and I pulled the sticker off the bottom and put it down on the bottom of the stem. And so that is the macabre. Oh, I had to step away for a second, do some yard work. By the way, if anybody out there does any manual labor requiring some gloves, Cestus line makes some amazing workwear, specifically gloves. I haven't tested any of their other stuff, but this is only my second pair, and I've had these gloves, not these ones specifically, but my other ones, for about 7 years doing ranch work, and I mean, they're still holding up strong. I just like the way these look, so I bought another pair. Anyway, I was talking about the macabre. Oh, and for those of you wondering, using one of my Zippos that I had engraved, and I have some Lane Limited 125-year anniversary. So, as I was saying, this is the prototype. Just kind of an idea that I had been playing with for, I think I was talking with somebody else last year about trying to do something like this at some point, and then after I did that one for Scott doing the logo was when I decided, okay, you know what, that's something that I can actually do. Now, back to the original reason why most of y'all are probably here. Cobb Foolery. So if you saw my other video, I've got a engraved Aristocobb pipe. And then I've got my macabre, which is not my entry. my actual entry is this. Now this, I am calling, I'm not sure what I'm calling it yet, so for the moment we'll call it the Foxy Chieftain, or my wife called it the Corny Fox, but either way, this features a Missouri Meerschaum Mini as the bowl. This is a gray fox skull. The shank here where my pinky is at, this is a piece of deer leg bone. We've got a fancy stem. And I do not remember what the material is. I ordered this from a group of guys called RNA Treasures. They have a lot of really good products for really good prices. Looks like I'm focusing a little farther out than I want to be. It's orange, it's nice. It's like a creamsicle kind of a thing going on. This particular bit has a nice brass tenon, or ferrule. No, tenon. Which I chose because this is straight into the bone. And I have cleaned out the inside and everything's been sanitized. Now the reason why the bone looks a little rough is because this bone was one that I had found out at the ranch while walking around. The skull, on the other hand, was one that I had ordered from somebody on, I think, Etsy. And then I did all the carving on it. So the Foxy Chieftain, or Foxy Chief, or Corny Cob, Fox, Corny Fox, something. Anyway, this is my actual entry, and with it, I made this nice little table sitting base. So I've got just a piece of what was part of a bracelet, a bone piece from a bracelet. These are coyote teeth here. And then this is a pronghorn antelope's horn that I chopped down to set in the wood base. So everything goes in there. Oh, excuse me. That guy sits down like that. And there it is. Good to go. Alright, so the moment we've all been waiting for, the inaugural lighting. Almost forgot my tamp. Tamped it right out. The pipe name of your choosing. But vote for this little guy. For the this will be in the professional freehand category. Probably be the craziest cob I think anybody's done so far. But yeah. I might, maybe, possibly make another one. Thinking about maybe making one with a briar bowl rather than the cob, so I can get a little more bowl area. I've also got a skunk skull that I'm working on carving up. That'll be pretty nifty. But yeah. So there's that guy. And then my macabre. So anyway, hope you folks have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Get to install some new headlights on my car, because mine are pretty dingy looking. You know, the usual, just a bunch of stuff. Got like 5 billion projects going on. But yeah, go check out RNA Treasures. You can find them on eBay and on Instagram. And then, of course, Scott, main supplier for all things Missouri Meerschaum corncob pipes. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and we'll see you later.